All right, so because Motion Catalyst is using 3D force plates, we now get access to a whole bunch of information that a lot of coaches haven't had access to before. So what 3D force plates do is they give you access to shearing forces or side-to-side forces. So now we're not only seeing how hard you push down on the force plate, we can see how much side-to-side forces. So what kind of activities do you think people could look at with these shearing forces?
Well, so things you're going to be commonly familiar with is like a broad jump. So like in the NFL, you'll do a vertical and a broad jump. So now not only will you just see the distance a person jumps, but how they do that activity. So it's more a factor of how much shear force can they express, how fast can they express it, or on the vice versa, how much can they absorb. So if you run towards the plates and stop or jump onto the plates and stop, how much force can somebody deal with in an eccentric fashion?
Sure, and not even in a sagittal plane, like a forward jumping, broad jump, kind of like a lateral bound type activity.
Could be side to side, like a baseball player taking off first base, trying to steal second.
And I think one thing we look at quite a bit in the golf community is these braking forces, because production of force seems to be not a big issue with a lot of athletes, but being able to stop it, turn it around, and going the other way is a real neurological test for how well that athlete's moving.
Definitely. Same thing with change of direction in field-based sports.
So this is a new avenue of information that a lot of athletes haven't had access to before, and so we're going to learn a ton about how this change of direction and these shear forces can really affect our athletes' training.
Definitely.